Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simmer 19. My name is Drake, I am the Farming Aviator. As you see here, it is harvest time. It is mid-autumn. We're already halfway through the harvest season. As you can tell by the thumbnail, we bought a new tractor. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you that in a little bit here. We just opened up this soybean field. Both soybean fields are ready. This one, and then we have the one down by the baseball field. And our corn field isn't quite ready yet. So we're going to be hitting that one last. Let's get turned around here. We got a lot of work to do today. Well, let's get to it. Alright guys, so yeah, we're just in the soybean field. This is the one where we got planted, was it last video I think? Ooh. Running over some soybeans. I forgot we were just about full there. Let's hop in the truck here. Let's get this pipe out. Let's hop in the truck here and get unloaded. Alright guys, so we're getting unloaded here. Let's go check out the tractor while we're waiting for this to unload. Alright, so we got it in the shed here. Here it is, the Case IH Magnum 380. We went with the biggest horsepower engine for this model here. And we went for the triples. That's right, we got triples on the back. I figured we might as well, if we're going to be doing, this is going to be our main workhorse tractor. We're going to be doing a little tillage and stuff like that. We got the southward disc, I guess you can call this a disc harrow. To kind of clean up after this deep ripper back there. I was thinking about, if we have time, we'll do tillage with it instead of doing no-till. I'm curious to see, if it'll really make a difference in yield or not. So we will, maybe we'll do an experiment with that. We'll see. But yeah, this is the new tractor. Look at that size difference. This is obviously the older model. This one has 435 horsepower versus 285 with this one, so pretty big difference. Excited to run this thing. We did buy it used, special edition colors though, and we got a good price on it. A little wear on it, as you can see, but pretty good condition overall. So that's a new tractor that we got. Let's get back to harvesting. Alright, so we got unloaded there. So I think what we're going to do, guys, is get both soybean fields harvested. And we're not going to need any lime in these fields. I think both of these fields should be good. And then one of the fields is for sure going to need lime in the spring, though, after we harvest winter wheat. So we're going to plant winter wheat in both of these. And then the cornfield, we're going to plant canola. Really get that double crop rotation going and trying to maximize our profits. So I'm trying to decide if we do no-till. Do we need to do no-till? We may run some quick tillage to get it ready. We'll have to take a look at the weather and see how much time we have. I think that'll probably be a big determining factor. Oops, I was a little off the GPS track there. Let's get it back. There we go. So let's take a look here. As you can see here, we are on day 3. Harvest will probably take most of the day, and then we have 4, 5, and 6 to get planted. With corn, I mean, all these you can harvest late, but we really want to get canola planted also, so we'll have to kind of make sure we're staying on a schedule here. Looks like it's supposed to stay pretty dry this next couple days this fall here and into early winter, so we shouldn't have to worry about any rain or nothing like that. So I think that means we'll have plenty of time. We may actually do some tillage and really prep these fields to maximize our profits here. We could do some direct drill, but I think just running that sulfur over this soybean stubble here will help a lot. So we'll plan on doing that. So we might as well get a little time lapse going on this soybean field here. Alright guys, well this soybean harvest is going pretty quick. We're just about done with this field already, and this is one of our, this field's probably slightly bigger than the other one down by the baseball stadium. We'll, let's get flipped around here and take a look at our yield counts here. Let's see here, let's go back over to this side. Go. Wrong menu. Let's do this one. Okay, see, here's our cornfield. That's not quite right. This is all we have left up here. Field number 1. Couple passes, and then 13 down here is also ready. Let's take a look here. So far, I yield 35,000 liters. We got a little bit to go yet. You see our pH value, it's going to be okay, I think 6.7, maybe 6.25 for most of it, so that's not too bad. Our nitrogen, as you can see, remember with soybeans, nitrogen actually goes up. This part that we're harvesting here, it went from 60 to 80, or to 100 even, so it's going up pretty good. Looks like we're about at the end here. Let's flip around on this. Let's see, we got one last pass on this one here. There we go. So our yield was pretty good across the board. 125. What's that? It's always hard guessing which ones are which. 100 there. 90 up in the bad soil. You can see that all corresponds with the soil type. So I'm guessing this field down here is all the nice loam. So I'm guessing we'll have 125% yield. So expecting some good yields up there. We got this little bit over here to go, and that's it. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then we'll get down and get the other fields started. I'll see you guys down there. Alright folks, so we just got done with that field up there. Had not quite a full truckload, and that truck holds I think 45,000 liters. Swing this a little wide here. We got our header behind us. You can see our cornfield here is looking good. It's just about ready. It's a little green at the tops yet. So give it another day and it should be ready to go. These soybeans, they're harvesting pretty quick. Soybeans usually do. The yield isn't too high. And so we go through them pretty quick and get the soybeans all harvested, like I said, relatively quickly. So I think what we're going to do then is we are probably going to go with tilling up the ground there using that Salford and the new Magnum. So we'll get that all taken care of. Let's unhook this. There we go. Hop back in here. And then after we get this field done, we will go ahead and do that. Get both these fields tilled up. I still haven't decided if we're going to do any planting. We might have time to get one field planted today. We'll see. We'll see how long this takes. I don't think this field will take very long. There we go. Let's make a little pass right here. There we go. And let's get over this way. I haven't ever done a whole episode just inside the cab view. Like that'd be real challenging to do, you know, a real farmer's perspective. It's kind of hard to judge the width of some tools and stuff so you know where you're going, but I might have to try that one of these episodes and do all in-cab views the whole entire time. Alright, so we got the headlands done on this one side. We're going to go all the way down to that end, get those headlands done, and then we'll might have to get unloaded at that point. This field is nice and long, so you can do nice long passes. It won't take us too long to get this field done. Let's take a look. Precision farming on our field number 1 here. Looks like we ended up harvesting just under 43,000 liters. So that's a decent amount for soybeans. If we go down here, like I said, this field is all that nice loam. And so that's going to be our best yielding soil. We're going to get 125%. So we'll have to see how much more yield we have. Let's see, this field says it's, let's see here, 5.59 hectares. This one is, oh, this field's actually a little smaller, 4.62 hectares. So we'll see. We should get a lot better yield in this field then. Oh, there we go. Missing a little row again. Guess that'll be our bonus row. So guys, I'm going to get the headlands done on this field, and we'll see you guys when we're done with that. Alright guys, so we got the headland passes done on this field. We are really getting into it now. Like I said, this probably won't take us too long. Maybe a couple of hours here in game time. And then we'll hop in the new Case IH Magnum 380. So I'm excited to show you guys that. It looks really good with the triples on there. I usually don't run a tractor that small with triples on it, but I think as our main workhorse tractor, it's going to work out really well. So as you see here, our pH value is still good in this field. If you look in that bottom right hand box, the green one, the field up top, field 1, I think that said okay. So that should be fine for one more plant, and then we'll have to for sure get some lime on that field. Let's go ahead and get this unloaded, and I'll get into a little time lapse for you guys. Alright folks, well, we got maybe just under halfway done with this field. It won't take too much to get these soybeans harvested up. Let's see, we're about to be full here again. There we go. This is an awkward kind of spot where the auger's on the wrong side, so I'm just gonna back up here. We'll hop in the truck and drive the truck under the auger there. Alright, so we ran over to the truck here. Let's pull under the auger and get unloaded. It would be nice to eventually get a auger wagon to hook up to one of the tractors. There we go. And be able to use that. We probably could use a newer grain truck or a truck and grain trailer, something like that. But we'll have to see how much money we make this fall. We do have a bunch of double crops that we can sell. We have a ton of wheat, just about 200,000 liters of wheat, a bunch of canola here, and so far 55,000 liters of soybeans. And then we're going to have a bunch of corn too. We'll sell that this fall. Soybeans will wait till the summer to sell. So far, let's take a look here. We've harvested 30,000 liters, and I'd say we're just under halfway, so 70,000 liters probably, compared to 42,000 liters, so yeah, that's quite a bit better. So I'm guessing we'll be somewhere in that range, maybe even better than that, because we do look not quite close to halfway, so we'll see how close we get to that. Anyways, you guys probably seen enough of the soybean harvest. We got 2 time lapses of it, and well, we don't have too much left. I'm just gonna knock this out and get this harvested. We have had pretty much a lot of harvest videos just because we've done a little bit of harvest in each of the last couple of videos to get ready between planting, spring harvest, planting with this crop rotation, all that. So I'm gonna knock this out. We'll see you guys probably in the new Case Magnum. Alright guys, well, we got that field finished up. I think we are gonna go ahead and cultivate both those fields. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there were a couple like patches where the crop didn't grow, didn't germinate, something like that. And I don't know what how Seasons works with that exactly. If it's because it's not cultivated that there'll be more patches, or what exactly. So, but we got the harvester sprayed up, or sprayed. Got the harvester cleaned up and put away. Got it in front of the corn header because we'll be using that next. And the truck all cleaned up. Let's get this thing fired up. Oh, it sounds so good. Alright, let's let that thing get warmed up a second here, and let's get this truck pulled around. We got this all full of diesel, and we're gonna need this, we're gonna need to fill up that tractor. Go ahead, park it right here. Alright, let's pull this thing out carefully. And when you pull this out, flip it around. We got a ton of eggs over there to sell, but I think I'm gonna wait. It looks like the last day of autumn is gonna be the best time to sell all those eggs. So we're gonna plan on right around that time. Alright. Get the hoses hooked up, and we're filling up. Alright, so it's already 5 p.m. This is going to take us into the nighttime, I think. But we're going to go ahead and get this done so we can plant right away in the morning. Let's see, let's go ahead and get lined up here. So this Salford is, I think the medium-sized one. I think it's 9 meters. So that's perfect for this tractor. The bigger one I think is 12 meters, requires over 500 horsepower. There we go, drop that down. Let me get the GPS set up here and I'll talk to you guys in a second. Alright, so yeah, this is the medium-sized one. The larger one requires... Oh, what was it? Whoa! Oh, I did not set my speed. Let's try that again. Sometimes I forget to set the cruise control to something reasonable coming around the corners, and so it whips the tractor around here. There we go. Now we got it figured out. So yeah, so this runs at 11 miles an hour, which is perfect, nice and quick. 9 meters on the width, which I think is 40 feet. 30 feet. 9 meters is 30 feet. So good width for this tractor. I didn't even look to see how much horsepower is required. 230. So I mean that's less than our planter. So that is not bad at all. Let's lift it up. There we go. Drop it back down. So the idea is these have big disc blades on them that are kind of zigzag pattern, and with the spacing between them all, they'll pretty much cover the whole field, chop up all this residue, and bury it nicely so we get a nice even seed bed. Same thing with the plow. After we use the plow, there'll be some big chunks and stuff, so it'll make it nice and level, chop up those big chunks. So that's where we're going to go ahead and cultivate, even though with that direct drill, I think it would work fine. We may not get quite as good as yield, so that's why we're going to go ahead and just cultivate. This won't take too long at all. So I didn't even mention how much this tractor cost us. Well, first let's take a look at this. So we ended up getting 60,000 liters, right around what I was thinking that we would get for soybeans in that field. So total we ended up with 116. So that's perfect. That's a good amount of soybeans for us to sell come next summer. We should make a pretty good profit off of all of that. So let's get flipped around here. There we go. The sulfur tool is working really well, looks like. So you see, it's easier to skip every other one, especially with the triples on here, and then just work our way back, and then we'll do the headlands afterwards. Alright, so if we take a look here, finances, here we go. Let's see, we ended up spending $300,000. That was the tractor and this tool. I think the tool was $70. It's like we spent about $220 on this tractor, which is not bad at all for a nice used tractor. 435 horsepower. This is gonna be a real workhorse on our farm. So you see, we're slowly going down here. We did sell. I'm trying to remember what we sold there. But we're using quite a bit today, and that's what happens when not paying attention. Alright, so back to this. We're using quite a bit, leasing that harvester, but that's understandable. We don't have the high overhead cost, but that's kind of where our finance is at, minus 470. I'm gonna try and pay back most of that this year, so we don't have too much of a loan going into next year. So we'll see how much we make on corn and wheat and that canola. We'll be able to sell those along with the eggs here in a couple days, and we'll be able to see what kind of profit we make doing this nice double crop rotation. Alright guys, so we're just about done, or halfway done with this field. Let's take a look here. Oh, I forgot to reset these, like always. I want to get the cloud values in here. Let's clear that. We do use, I think it does just count some fuel, and that's about it. We go back here. We can see, I'll pull it up again here once we turn. That's the nice thing about this tool. It does go pretty fast, and so you go from end to end pretty quickly. Our cornfield, hopefully that'll be ready tomorrow. If not, maybe the next day, so we'll get the planting done tomorrow. That'll be beginning of the next video. I think we've gone a pretty good amount of time with this last time lapse in this last video. So we'll get a time lapse going now, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, well we got a couple more passes here, plus the headland, and then we're on to our next field. Nice thing about this tool is that it just moves so quickly, 11 miles an hour, and good working with. That's perfect for our operation. Same thing with this tractor. This tractor does not struggle at all pulling this. This is definitely going to be our workhorse tractor, and really happy with the purchase. I think it was the right move to go. I'm loving the triples on this thing. Like I said, we'll probably take them off for planting. We'll see. We'll see how hard they are. But yeah, I'm going to get this finished up, and we'll see you guys in the next field. Alright guys, well we are in this field. This field edge is a little rough, so that's why I started a little wide. And you can see the angle there. That's why we have problems with our header catching the dirt on this side. So we're going to try to avoid this, planting this edge right here. We need to get some lights on though. It's about that time. That's right, we got the big light package on here, so this thing looks great. Oh, hopefully I don't blind that guy coming around the corner. Alright. Let's get turned around here. There we go. So this field won't take too long. We'll get done with this tonight. It may be a little dark by the time we get done, but no big deal. Nice thing about this field is it's nice and long. So it yeah, nice long passes, makes it nice and easy versus the other fields that we have. They're a little bit shorter, so it goes a little bit quicker and stuff. But yeah, this is this tractor is Salford disc harrow is cultivator's working out really well. So super pumped about this purchase. I think it's going to help our farm in the long run. So guys, I just got back a couple days ago from my trip. I actually had a really nice trip. Ended up doing a couple days Scottsdale down to Cabo to pick up a few people and bring them back to Scottsdale, and was able to spend those nights in my own bed, and that was the first 2 nights, and then did a trip up to Portland, down California, and back up to Central California, and stayed there for the night, and then the next night ended up on our Well, the rest of the trip I flew our pilots around on the pilot shuttle, and ended up in Scottsdale that night. And so I got 3 nights at home, which is super nice. It makes the trip go by super fast. And then the rest of the trip I did, like I said, the pilot shuttle. I ended up going to Portland a couple nights and Denver and stuff. So overall, it was a good trip. Stayed pretty busy on those long runs out to Portland. It's a lot of flying, but it's nice and easy. Flew with a couple good guys, so that made it fun. Made the trip easy, working with some guys you enjoy hanging out with. So overall, it was a good trip. Stayed all on the West Coast, so that was always nice. That's always nice when it happens. There's a lot more to, I guess, scenery to look at, and a lot less weather to deal with. So really enjoy a lot of the West Coast flying. So I am back home, enjoying being back home. It's always nice and relaxing, and got to see my son, my wife, the dog, spend some time with them. So that's always nice getting back to that. In other news, my new PC is coming. It's coming Wednesday, which is when this video is being posted. So hopefully the next video you guys will see will be on the new computer. Super excited. It's a lot better PC, so the graphics of the videos and stuff are going to be a lot better. You guys will see in the game that the game's going to look a lot better and run a lot smoother. So really looking forward to that. Hopefully the next video, like I said, I'm going to try and get it all set up and record the next episode, Friday's episode, on the new PC. So you guys can see that. So next video is going to be, we're going to get these 2 soybean fields planted with wheat, and I thought about doing something else like barley or oat, but wheat kind of just has the best price. Oat prices are really good, but the yield's low. It's not quite as low as soybeans. So I think we'll just stick with winter wheat, and then so we'll get that done, and then probably get into corn harvest and use this tractor to plow up that field also. So it'll be kind of 3 things going on in the next video: planting, corn harvest, and plowing up that field. We'll still probably cultivate it and then get canola planted in the video after that, and it'll be winter time, and we'll be selling a lot of our crops. So a lot going on in the next few videos. Excited to see how we survive here. As you see, we're down to $11,000 again. I think we'll be able to make it. We'll probably be selling the eggs, I want to say next time, but the best price was late autumn, so we'll see where we end up. I may be skipping a day here too. Well, that'd probably be, like I said, we're going to get the wheat field planted, and then we may be skipping a day into corn harvest, so we'll see how this all plays out. But guys, I'm going to get this field finished up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss the next video. And we'll see you guys next time on our survival roleplay series on Griffin, Indiana. Thanks for watching.